Okay, that would have been a good one already. The one we did.
Well,
No.
I've been recording for a while, so this is pretty good.
Our real life conversations are good.
I think so too.
We ain't got to talk all professional.
No, I'm so professional anyway, right?
Always.
Always.
Always. I've never
Always.
seen you not professional.
See?
Except for that one time when you was just playing.
That was a secret. That was a secret.
I like
Okay.
secrets.
So, Liquid Ninja Big O Music Fest, Saturday, Low Cash Cowboys, back in the house. What about it?
It's my birthday party. all
Uh-oh.
I'm
Happy
saying.
birthday, Preston.
I mean, it's just a coincidence that it's the Big O, too.
I know.
But, it's going to be backstage. It's my big birthday party. And I decided to invite Charlie Daniels, the Lax, Hank Williams Jr., Jacqueline Graves, and everybody in Owensboro.
Exactly. I mean, that was pretty cool. I mean, you're like, I'm going to have a birthday party. I'm going to call my friend Hank Jr., and he's going to come play a few songs for y'all. That's pretty cool.
I know. I need a big cake. There's a lot of people coming.
Just hand out a little bite to everybody that walks in.
Right.
I
I
think
know.
so.
Champion Ford will be around. Everybody. Man, that's like home for us.
I know.
I'm telling you, O-Town is our spot.
It really is. I mean, we kind of feel like y'all are kind of like ours. Is that okay?
Yeah, I like the thought of that. Just being yours. That's awesome.
Nice. Happy birthday, Preston.
Happy birthday to me.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so we were just talking a second ago, and you said y'all are leaving for Canada.
Yeah, we're going to Canada, and it's kind of a big operation when you're headed to Canada on a tour bus with a trailer because you have all the customs and everything you have to go through, and so it's not just like flying into town and you show them your passport at the airport or nothing like that. They got to go through everything, so you got to leave a little bit early, and and heading back, you need a little bit extra time too because getting back in the U.S., they check it just as much, So it's a big deal, but we have a big show in Canada. There's already 15,000 tickets sold. They called last night and said there's
Whoa.
a pre-sale of 15,000 tickets, and they think probably it's us and Joe Nichols, Lisa Brokaw, some awesome artists, Canadian artists, and country music up there because they have a great country scene up in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's gonna be a fun night. It's our first big festival in Canada, and they're saying when we hit the stage, there'll be about 20,000 people there. So it's kind of like the pre-party for the Big O.
And I was going to say, did you hear that, Big O Music Festers? We got to get over 20,000 strong up in Reed's Orchard on Saturday. I'm thinking it can happen.
I like it. I like how you're thinking.
So what is new with y'all? We haven't seen y'all in a while. I haven't talked to you in forever. So what's been going on?
Well, the business of music in Nashville is ever changing. So we're going through all that stuff right now, and but we've got some new songs. We're gonna have a new CD available that no one has ever heard before on CD. We're gonna have that available. We have a new song called "I Love This Life." A new song called "Ain't Starting Tonight." We got a bunch of new songs in the show.
Nice.
We got a new band since the last time you saw us, I think.
Really?
So there's some new guys in the band, Fresh Blood, and it's really exciting when you bring on new guys, as you know, when you bring in that fresh new energy.
Oh, yeah.
And well, that's the key word. Fresh new energy on stage at the Big O this Saturday.
I love it. So have new band members, new songs, but the same old party atmosphere from Low Cash.
Yeah, always. We'll never lose that.
Are you going to be climbing up any rafters? Please say no. Please say there will be no climbing.
Please say no. I like how you answer that before I can even get to it.
Exactly.
If there's anything to climb, I always find my way up it and never know how to get down.
Exactly.
So that's the problem.
I think what's going to happen is that I'm going to end up having to come save you during a show, and then it's going to get bad. Then we're just going to both be stuck.
There's been a lot of people get stuck. I've heard about different big artists, climbing stuff and getting stuck. I saw Scott Weiland get stuck one time, and on the very first song of the show, he came running out and climbed up the speakers and then got scared and couldn't get down, I guess.
I would say.
I don't know. Yeah, so, it happens. So be ready.
My goodness. I cannot even deal with you climbing up that kind of stuff. So, Low Cash Cowboys, Liquid Ninja Big O Music Fest, Preston's birthday party, and some guy named Hank Jr. is going to be there, which is apparently he's pretty good. Some guy that plays a mean fiddle is going to be there.
And you know, last time we did a show with Hank was about a month ago in New York, up around Buffalo, and he brought Low Cash out to sing Family Tradition with him. So get ready. You never know what's going to happen.
Did you just about pee your pants?
I did pee my pants. Yeah, I did. Came right off stage, right there.
It's cool to pee your pants.
Oh, yeah.
It
was incredible.
Yeah. Well, we all know.
It's a liberating feeling.
I would think so, especially after, you just perform with Hank Jr. Why not?
Yeah, it was wild. He called us out there, and Chris was actually on the bus. I was standing right on the edge of the stage just watching, and he called us out on stage. So I turn around, I can't find Chris. And I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
And Chris is, like 3 buses away from the stage, so he's a little ways off. Well, and Hank is motioning for me to come out, so I got to go, Yeah, I mean, when Hank motions, you roll,
right?
And so, I didn't know where we was going. I didn't know if we was going to go on a helicopter. Hank travels in style, private jets, all kinds of stuff. So I headed out on stage. I was like, "What's up?" He says, "It's time to sing Family Tradition," and I said, "Well, let's go." And so they go. So our road manager's running to go get Chris.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm out on stage already singing with him. And Chris never made it out there in time. And when Chris got there, I was already coming off stage. It was the end of the show. And I felt I wanted Chris to experience that. So hopefully this go-around, Chris will get a shot at singing Family Tradition with Hank.
Hey, poor Chris.
So, I know, I felt
Bless
bad.
his heart.
And, but... You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was motioning. I had to go.
That's right. I know. What else can you do?
And it was so cool. I was out there. We sang the big final note, and we're pointing at each other and high-fiving. And I didn't know it was the end of the show. I mean, I don't know what Hank's show, how it runs and stuff. So the song ends. The crowd's going crazy. We start to walk back towards the mic stands, and Hank takes his microphone and just throws it on the floor. And so I was like, I want to throw my microphone on the floor. This is like James Brown or something. This is cool. And so I'm kind of like, but then I looked at my microphone and it had a piece of tape on it that said Hank. And I was like, wait a minute. This is Hank's mic. I don't know if I'm allowed to throw my mic on the floor. So I just set mine down on the floor. I was like, okay, I'll just put it down.
That was nice. That was nice.
Yeah. But I keep having dreams that I threw the mic, just like Hank.
Maybe on Saturday.
Maybe on Saturday I will have the guts to throw my mic.
You know what you need? You need to have a dummy mic in your pocket, so you can.
You're rich when you can throw your microphone.
I mean, that's like a rap star move, right? Like drops mic, walks off stage.
But you know what? He drops it like he's dropping some trash he don't even need no more. Like pop, drops it, and his hand's still like in the 3-point shot position. You know what I'm saying? There's like a follow-through. He drops the mic and you're like, oh, it's a touchdown.
Well, he is a football fan.
He's amazing. He's incredible, man. He had us up on the bus before the show, and we talked about, we were up there smoking cigars and talking about government, presidents, hot tubs, single women. We were talking about rock and roll. We were talking about everything with Hank. He is so fun.
Man talk. You had man talk.
Oh, man cave talk right there on the spot.
Well, I want to be a part of this conversation on Saturday. Can we work that out?
I need you to be there first. So can we talk about that on the air?
It is your birthday party. I can't miss that, can I?
You can't miss that.
I know.
You're bringing the cake.
Oh! I'm not jumping out of it.
Oh, wow. What an idea. I mean, that was not my idea. For the record on the air, that was not my idea. That was Jacqueline's idea to jump out of the cake.
Only because you didn't think of it. Only because you didn't think of it first.
I got to go. This interview just got birthday hot.
It's got birthday hot. That's how we're gonna bring in Saturday, birthday hot. I like it.
I don't know what parts of this interview you're going to edit. I don't know what parts you're going to keep. I don't even want to know. All I know is it just got birthday candle hot up on this telephone.
Well, we'll see how hot it gets on Saturday. Liquid Ninja Big O Music Fest.
Okay, good. I can't wait to see everybody there.
It's going to be awesome. I really am excited. And it's not the Big O Music Fest without the Low Cash Cowboys. So we're so glad you are going to be back here. And it's going to be an amazing show. Please be careful in Canada. Safe travels. Have a blast. I know it's going to be awesome.
I'm going to send you a song that you can start playing today. It's badass.
Send it to me right now.
I will. It's called I Love This Life.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I want to hear it.
All right, girl.